What's good people? What up, Crew Excellence? It's your boy Justin Strickland on the pod, on the ladder. I'm super excited to be with y'all today because I got a special guest, somebody who I have known for a while, and she is infamous as my favorite hooper in the world. I'm super excited to introduce y'all to Eden Billups Campbell. What's up, E? What's up with it? Yeah, I gave him a full name. They got to be able to look you up on Eurobasket, man. You got to know, man. Hey, I always love my guests to say, what are 3 things people should know about you before we start the pod?
25 years old. I play basketball, and my name's Eden, I guess.
Oh, well, yeah. All right, let's get to it. I love that. No, so I always like having guests on here because everybody got a different journey. And one thing we love about leadership, and one thing I talk about leadership all the time, is it don't matter what industry you in, like leadership is required.
Yeah. And
you're somebody who has had a unique journey and has had to exercise leadership early on in your life to where you are now. And that's one of the reasons why you're my favorite hooper, because of not only what you do on the court, but who you are off the court and how that has kind of, you created this life where you are right now. But take me back. So this is a question I love to ask. When was the first time you realized you were a leader? Like, when did that click for you?
I just always was outgoing and always talking to everybody, always being the loudest in the room. I'm gonna say that. So I really didn't have no pinpoint in my life where I knew I was a leader. I've always knew I was a leader, you know?
Yeah.
I've always been that loud person, like, hey, this is Eden, you know? Like, you gonna know I'm in the room.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, so it's more like natural.
Yeah.
Like, it kind of just flows from who you are. So, like, you was like I would say, you charismatic.
Yes, very, very.
Yeah, no, that's really cool. And so early on, you're like, man, people know who I am. I'm in the room. I'm taking them space, which I always love that. Like, I tell my wife all the time, really, I be telling black women all the time because they be getting on my nerves sometimes. I'm like, bro, take up space. Like, why you shrinking? Like, be who you are. Yeah. Be all of who you are in all the spaces you're in. Yeah. And so I look like, ain't nobody have to tell you that. You was already doing it. Which is really cool. And you're a professional basketball player, right? Mm-hmm. Which I think is incredible. You're in the top 1% of people who play sports. Yeah. In general, any sport. Most people dream of getting paid to do what they love. You have accomplished that. But take me back. When did your journey as a basketball player start? Were you always good, or was it something you worked at? And how do you think being a leader has helped you in that journey?
Well, most people don't know. I didn't touch a basketball until I was like 14 years old.
Yeah.
I was a late bloomer. So
what was you doing before that? You was like playing with Barbies and stuff?
Pageants, Barbies. I was in the piano. I was into stuff that had nothing to do with basketball.
That's what I thought. Like, you wouldn't do no athletics.
Nothing.
So it wasn't like you was playing tennis and switch.
No.
It was like you was playing piano and doing hair.
Yes. Violin, viola, all that.
I know you played musical instruments.
Yes.
What was your best instrument?
I'll say the flute.
The flute?
Yes.
Oh, you was cold.
I was in 8th grade. I really took a passion towards the flute. I'm like, I really see myself like playing this instrument. Let's do this, you know?
Wow.
Yeah, many people didn't know that.
No, so. I didn't know that. That's really cool.
Yeah.
And so you were into music. Mm-hmm. And then, so what made you 14 be like, I'm a hoop?
That's crazy. So freshman year, I was in gym class, and I'm just shooting a basketball. Mm-hmm. The coach is in the gym. He's our PE teacher. He's like, you should come out and try out. So I'm like, huh? Try out for what?
Yeah.
He like, basketball, come try out for the girls team. I'm like, what? He like, come try out. I'm like, all right, I'll come try out. When is it? It's like 2 weeks. I got time to prepare. Boom. I liked it ever since.
So you start working out right then?
Yes. 14 years old.
So did you ask somebody, like, did you have a brother or dad? Like, did you ask somebody, like, I want to try out, I need your help? Or you just start going to the gym?
I had a brother.
Okay.
My brother kind of taught me how to play a little bit. I was playing against him. It was kind of hard playing against him because he was fast. But I started playing against him for about 2 weeks. And then after that 2 weeks, I went to the tryout and made the team automatically. So,
got you.
Yeah.
And did you play varsity as a freshman? Or?
I benched varsity as a freshman and played JV and played freshman.
Got you.
Yeah. So I was on all 3 teams, but I didn't really play varsity.
Yeah.
I really didn't know how competitive it was my first year. Mm-hmm. I'm like, I'm sitting varsity as a freshman. Ooh!
Yeah,
like,
I'm happy.
I'm happy.
Yeah.
All the seniors is up there. We had a girl named Brianna. She was cold.
Mm-hmm.
Went D1 or went to a D1 JUCO, then went D1.
Yeah.
But I'm up there with her, giving her water on the bench. I'm just excited to be
happy
here.
to be here.
Yeah, I'm grateful to be here. I didn't care about nothing else. So, yeah, like, I didn't know how competitive it was.
Yeah.
Until I reached my sophomore year. Then my sophomore year, I'm like, oh, I got to compete with these niggas. I got to compete with everybody on the floor to get minutes.
Yeah.
I didn't know how basketball worked then.
Yeah, because you coming from music, it's completely different.
It's totally different.
Yeah.
Like, it's not competitive. Band is a collective thing. Yes,
we sound good.
Yes, exactly. So basketball was just... It was better for me because it opened up my competitive nature.
Gotcha.
You know what
so
I'm saying?
you were competitive,
yes.
but you just didn't know.
Exactly.
Because you weren't really competing.
Exactly.
That's interesting.
Exactly.
And so, I want to rewind because you said something I don't want to move past. You said you used to do pageants. Talk me through your life as a pageant contestant.
Y'all don't know, but these pageants, so it was a lot of in Phoenix. So Phoenix, Arizona, me and my mom used to go back and forth. We were big into pageants. Baby Brats, that was the pageant at the time.
Yeah.
So I entered in that, took like 5th place.
Wow.
I was like 7, 8 years old in pageants. Like, yeah, like I loved pageants because I liked makeup, hair, wigs. I liked the little tutus and stuff. I was a girly girl.
It's a little girl's dream.
Yes.
Yeah.
So going from that to basketball was a crazy jump.
That's a 180.
That's a crazy jump. You like, huh?
Yeah.
So that's what happened.
Okay.
But yeah.
And so, like, in pageants, are you doing public speaking? Or are you...
No.
So it's
more like an act thing.
Oh, okay.
So it was 3... Normally, this is how the phase of a pageant goes. It's like 2 or 3 phases.
Yeah.
So you got your intro. That's where you look your best.
Okay.
Then you got your activity, and then you got your conclusion.
Got you.
So it was like 3 phases in pageants that I had went through.
So was your activity music?
My activity, no.
What would you do for your activity?
My activity was like singing.
You can sing too?
No. I was lip singing.
Oh, okay.
I was 7, 8, 9 years old. Lip singing the whole time.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay.
No, it wasn't music or nothing. It was just like lip singing.
Got you.
Yeah.
No, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool. And so, high school, you start hooping. When did you decide, like, I want to play basketball in college? Because I'm thinking about you as a freshman being like, oh, here your water, Brianna. Hey, girl. And like just being happy to be on the team to like, no, I want to, like, I'm serious. Yeah. Like, when did that happen for you and what was that process like?
I'd say my junior year, going into my junior year, because then the summertime I had met a guy named Ernest, and he had a team.
Yeah.
So he realized I can shoot a little bit. So I got serious about it probably after my sophomore year, and I started playing like AAU competitively.
Got you.
So I'm like, you traveling, you seeing the best of the best. We're not going to like little bitty tournaments. We're going to Battle the Roses, TOC. Like we're going to big tournaments. So I'm like, I see how good these other girls are. No comparison.
Yeah.
But at this age, you're a kid.
It is.
You're like, dang, I'm playing against the best of the best. So probably I'd say after my sophomore year, I actually started taking it serious.
Gotcha.
Like started to be that man. And I noticed my sophomore year, everybody was leaving my high school.
Like graduating?
Graduating. All the great players were leaving. This was my time. This is my time.
So you saw an opportunity and then you had a chance. And your first summer AAU, how was that experience? Like I know like Battle of Roses. Did you hear about they just did this summer? And they had it out in Tennessee, out of Kentucky.
Kentucky.
And I think it was in Kentucky. I mean, I think they had 2,000 girls in the gym at the same time.
Jeez.
Like the facility they have it at is crazy. Yeah. So like being at something like that is like whoa.
Yeah.
So that summer, what was that process like as you start being like, okay, I gotta take this serious? Were you working out outside of practice? Like what were you doing?
I took that jump because I surrounded myself with people that were literally on the same level older people that knew what they were doing.
Got you.
So it consisted of 2-a-days, working out, getting on the gun, shooting. And I didn't even have a trainer at the time. I didn't even know what a trainer was.
Yeah.
So I'm jumping into my junior year. People are telling me, hey, this is what you need to do. This is what you need to do. So I started training, working out heavy, shooting a lot, really focusing on my body, changing my body. Remind you, I'm 15, 16 years old. Yeah. So I don't really know nothing. I'm just going through the processes, listening what everybody else is telling me.
Yeah.
But I actually started working out. Like, I didn't know what working out was.
Yeah.
I didn't know you go in the gym and you work on this, that, and the other. I had to actually do that my junior year because I'm like, yeah, I got to take this serious. I got to get better.
Yeah.
You know?
No, that's
because
cool.
I'm not going to beat the girls that were there. I wasn't going to beat the girls that was there. Hands down. I wasn't good enough at the time.
Yeah.
So I had to wait till they left. When they left, I took my opportunity.
Got you. And so I love one thing that you said, and I want to make sure, because people watch this, they learning, right? So people are learning not only your story, but they're learning how they can apply it to their lives. And so one thing that you said that I think is super impactful is that you found people who knew what they were doing, and then you listened to them.
Yeah.
Because I think that's the part right now that we're in where it's very easy to access information.
Yeah.
But most people who access the information don't apply it.
Exactly.
I was watching a video a guy made the other day, and he's an influencer, and he was like, I'm going to give you the blueprint on how to make money on the internet. And the reason I can give it to you is because you're not going to do it, but I am. So I'm going to keep making money, and even though we both have the same information, I'm going to beat you because I'm going to do it.
And you're not.
And you're not. Yeah. And so I love you being like, at 15, 16, I found the people who knew what they was doing, and then I listened and did what they told me to do.
Yeah.
And I saw the results from that. Yeah. And so your junior year, you BWOC, big woman on campus. Everybody in Raytown know about Lil E. And what was that experience like as the team became your own? As you're an upperclassman, you've put in the work, you've had this excellent summer. What was that first year of like, oh, I take basketball serious like for you?
The biggest thing was taking on the weight of everybody. Like, a lot of people don't talk about it, but being like a captain or being a leader or being the best guy, regardless of that, being the best guy on your team, you have to wake up every single day and make a choice. I'm going to do what matters most to the team and matters most to myself. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So I had to take on the weight of the program, especially being somebody who's played higher than anybody in there. You know what I'm saying? None of these girls are really like 5 stars, 4 stars, 3 stars. These girls is like literally regular girls. So I had to take on that weight. Like, hey, I had to uplift them some days. Other days I had to shoot all the shots in the game. Other days I had to pick my teammate up when she got fouled because nobody else would pick her up. You get what I'm saying? So it was like being the head honcho of everything, being a boss, and learning that it's more to basketball than going out there and playing. Yeah. You got to motivate 15 other girls on your team so they can play defense. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, regardless of them not playing offense, you got to motivate them.
I need you to guard. I need you to guard everybody.
Like, that's when I realized it's really a mental thing. Basketball is really a mental thing. It's not just all physical. Physical you could serve that out yourself. Yeah. The mental part was what I was figuring out, like how to become a better leader. Yeah. How to become a better person with the game of basketball. Yeah. So that was my biggest jump.
Was that process hard for you? Because I'm going back. So now we didn't heard your journey leading up to this, and what I'm hearing is like pageants. It's about you. Music. It's about us. But really, man, I hit the right note. I don't know what the saxophone's doing. Yeah. Like it was a lot of individual excellence. Yeah. But now you're the captain of the team. You're the best player on the team. Your individual excellence only matters as much as your team, right? And so you're learning that in real time. What was that process like for you?
It was rough. For me, I'm not going to ever say it was easy, because if it was easy, I would have won state or something. Like, I'm going to be totally and completely honest. We were horrific. I think I scored 4 game winners my junior year and 2 game winners my senior year, and those were the games that we won. No. It was like 2 games on top of that, so we were bad.
Got you.
We were horrendous. But for me, it was deeper than the
final results.
Exactly. Because I'm actually trying to play. Like, I have offers, you girls don't, but like, I'm really trying to play. Yeah. But it was hard. Oh my God, it was hard. It was games I got frustrated. Even the games where I hit the game winners, I'm looking like I have 27 points and we have 33 points all together. What? And this is not a 2A school.
No, it's big class.
This is 5A, 4A. Like, come on, this is in Missouri. Come on, we top of the top. We got a lot of kids here. So
a lot of kids here.
Yeah, like, I was so it was bad. We was horrible. So it was like, it was a lot of weight on my shoulder. It would be days I would come home and just like not even talk to my dad.
Yeah, ain't nothing to talk about, Pop.
I don't want to talk.
We was both there tonight. Hey, nothing to talk about.
I ain't got nothing to say. It was rough. Yeah, it was rough, but I got through it. Obviously. So
yeah, And so now, senior year, you're starting to get offers. What was the process like for you choosing a college?
One thing I failed at, I'd say tremendously. I did surround myself around the right people, so I got a little knowledge of what I was supposed to be doing at the time. Yeah, you're supposed to commit. Yeah, you're supposed to do this, do that.
Yeah.
I don't think I stretched importance of the decision that I made to go to school. You know what I'm saying? Because my first pick was, I had no business going to that school.
Yeah.
So for me, that pick.
Was they like the first offer? Like, what made you choose
it? It was the first offer. The first person that was willing to take a chance on me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, it wasn't the best decision.
Yeah. No, I mean, I had a similar experience. The school I went to, I coming out of high school, we played open and fast. Like I think we averaged like 84 points a game my senior year. We flying up and down the court. We ain't running no sets.
Yeah.
We hooping.
Yeah.
And in the school I picked, they walk the ball up the court.
Yeah.
They run a set every time down.
Yeah.
And it was, I mean, they running flex. Like, and I was like,
that's crazy.
I was in jail. Like, as a freshman, I was in jail.
People don't talk about that.
When do we get to press? When do we get to like? I can't gamble.
Yeah.
Like it was, but I didn't, like you said, I wasn't picking a place based on where I can be successful.
Yeah.
I picked the first place that was like, hey, here's an offer.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
I could wait it out, or I wasn't even thinking like that, and so. That's one of, to me, I wanted to get to this part. This is one of the most unique parts of your journey is your college athletic experience. I think you've probably been to more schools than most people can name. And so, so you bounce around. I think you played at 5 schools. Is that correct? Yeah, 5 schools in 6 years. 5 schools in 6 years. So you... You was a journeyman. You was a college basketball veteran, okay? One thing that happens, though, and when you bounce around like that, is you got to be comfortable with who you are.
Yeah.
Because you ain't building, like, you ain't got no roommates y'all done been roommates with, or, like, you got to build relationships. Every year you were having to build new relationships, find trust in new people, you will keep having to redo that. For you, what do you think the benefit of that was?
Ooh. The benefit. There was none.
Okay.
It wasn't. Besides meeting different people, networking, I guess. Yeah. I would say that's probably the best part.
Yeah. I didn't even think about that. I mean, you know a lot of people.
A lot.
Oh, you know a lot of people.
A lot.
But it's because you've had all these different experiences.
Yeah.
That's really cool because I would say like now you're able to leverage that.
Yes.
So now you know people from different places.
Yes.
And you can be like, hey, what's going on this? And that's actually a really good benefit that a lot of young professionals don't have.
Yeah.
Their circles are usually typically smaller because they might be in one place, or even if a lot of them don't even, if they don't go to school, they only know the people in their city.
Right.
So that is a definite, and I see you leverage it all the time.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, what's going on? Well, I talked to so and so. We played at Bluefield, and it'd be people that you know from 3 or 4 years ago from one of your stops, and got cool with them, and y'all still cool. That's something that I do admire about you too, is your ability to maintain relationships.
Yeah.
How are you able to do that, and why is that important for you?
I was careful on how I treated people.
Okay.
Because one thing people gonna do, they gonna remember how you made them feel, regardless, whether they pick up the phone or not.
Yeah.
Like, say they got a missed call from you. Oh, am I gonna call her back? You know what I'm saying? So I always made sure I treated people with the utmost respect, even if I didn't like you.
Yeah.
Because I didn't like a lot of my teammates. But I treated them with respect. So you never know when you're going to need somebody. I might need a call. I played with somebody who went to law school. I might need a lawyer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real though.
She messed around not answering my call because I wasn't the best teammate, you know? So I always made sure I treated people with the utmost respect. Now, that's not saying that I walked into every situation with open arms.
Yeah, yeah.
But I always made sure I respected them as people. And I want that back, reciprocated back to me, you know? So that's how I kind of maintain that. Because when you go to those different schools, nobody talks about this either. when you go to those different schools, you meet so many people with different personalities. Yeah. You might meet somebody you like this year. Next year, you meet somebody you hate. Mm-hmm. So it's like, you have to pick your poison with people and just make sure you treat them with respect. Some type of respect. Some type. It doesn't matter if you don't like them. Doesn't matter if you don't have the same values. Mm-hmm. It was times where I got into it with my teammate. She was talking about Obama. She didn't like Obama. Yeah. Like, that doesn't make me not like you as a person. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I just always made sure I treated people with respect throughout the entire process. Yeah. Coaches, teammates, whatever. No,
that's dope. And I just hear early on you were very mature. Yeah. Because you were able to see, like, yes, right now we ain't getting along, but long term, who knows what life is going to hold. Exactly. And a lot of people struggle with that. Mm-hmm. I talk to people all the time. I'm talking to young people all the time, like, yeah, that felt good. Yeah. But now these are the repercussions. Right. And long term, these are the consequences. And so in the moment, it ain't worth it.
Right. You burned your bridge.
You burned your bridge. And like, I'm talking to seniors right now, they getting ready for college. Like, what teacher can you ask for a reference? Right. Like, I got one teacher my freshman year. Well, you're the problem. Right. You're the problem. If you burn a bridge with every teacher you've had, it ain't them, bro. It's you. It's you. But it's on the opposite is the same though. If you have relationships with all your teachers, with all your coaches, with all your teammates, or the majority of them, then it is you too. Right. Like that's intentional. Yes. And so that's definitely something that I've always admired about you. Is you seem to have these relationships that exist outside of transactions. Like, it's not like you getting something from them, they getting something from you. It's just like, hey, that's my homie. Yeah. Like, we know we go way back. We know each other from woo-to-woo. And for you, it's like, I met them last week. That's the homie. Right. And so it's very easy. And but it seems, what I hear is your intentions are pure, though. Yeah. I'm going to respect you, respect me. We're going to have a good time.
We good.
We good. We're going to have a good time. And so you coming out of college, you graduating, finally. You finally graduating. You know what I'm saying? You turned up. You was cute at your graduation. Yeah, you was turned up. You was turned up. And then it's time to, like, chase the dream. Right? Like, I remember the first time I met you, you was a sophomore.
Yeah, sophomore.
And I'm like, hey, what's the goal? Mm-hmm. And he was like, I want to be a pro.
Hands down.
I want to be a pro.
I already knew it.
You didn't say nothing about being All-American. I walked it back. I was like, we need to do these. But you was like, I want to be a pro.
I want to be a pro.
And so you graduate from college and you like, it's time to go pro. For a lot of people, they say it in May. Mm-hmm. But around August, they fizzle out and they start doing other stuff. What allowed you to maintain that thought, and what was that summer like getting ready to chase a dream you had since you were 14?
That's how you know people don't really want it, you know? Mm-hmm. If you have to fizzle out from something, it's always been on my mind since I was a sophomore in 2019, so 2019, it's always been on my mind. That's always what I go in the gym and I work out for.
It's like, I want to be a pro.
I want to be a pro. Mm-hmm. So for me, the summertime is the best time.
It's the best time of basketball.
The best
it
time.
Is.
Everybody talks about they can't wait till winter time. No, summertime is cool. Exactly.
But coaches be in the way. Exactly. In the summer, we get to play ball.
Summer, we're hooping. Yeah. So it was a lot of workouts, like a lot of boring times. And a lot of people can't sit still in the boring times. And that's where success is made. I've learned that. Yeah. Like, I don't get better during the season. I don't get better playing 5-on-5. I get better working out, getting shots up, working on my game, adding something new. Yeah. I didn't get to play my second half of my last year. Yeah. Like, people don't know that. I didn't get to play. I literally failed a class and was ineligible. So I had to take the longer route. I'm back at square zero. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I had to run around and scramble to find what I was looking for. So I took a chance on myself during the summertime and went to a tour. Yeah. And people don't know that either. Yeah. I literally went on a tour, plugged in with another guy so I can get on that tour team and showcase my talents. I wouldn't have been where I was at if I didn't go on that tour at all. Yeah. I wouldn't have at all. Like, a lot of people say, oh, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that, you should find an agent. If you don't take a chance on yourself, you will never be in a situation to say that I took a chance on myself and I'm successful. Yeah. So if I hadn't went on that tour during the summertime, I wouldn't have been where I was at at all.
Yeah.
So it took a lot of determination. I'll say that, and a lot of hard work, consistency, and discipline. That's really gonna get you where you want to go.
Yeah, no, that's what it's about. Like, even I think one of the things that was so interesting for your journey was when I remember when we talked on the phone and you was like, I ain't gonna play, and I was like, this nigga. I was like, all right, the goal, but that's the thing is like, the focus was never to be a good college player, just to be a good college player.
Ever.
The goal was always, I'm gonna be a pro. And so the same conversation was like, all right, if you're gonna be a pro, then you need to stay in the gym.
Right.
Right. And then it was like, all right, I'm in it. Like, I'm gonna work out, and during the summer, when the summer started, it was like high drive, getting it going. And I remember when you went on a tour, and that's crazy. It's like, I went on a tour too. That's how I got my first deal. Mm-hmm. And when you don't have a traditional college journey with stats and the film or whatever, you have to take a chance on yourself. You have to. And because I think not only do you have to prove it to everybody else, but you have to prove yourself right. Like, you have to prove yourself right at some point. And when college can be rocky, because college basketball is different than professional basketball.
It is.
For sure. Like,
hands down.
It's a lot more coach-centric, a lot more program-centric. You got to go to class. Yeah. Like, there's so many things that can derail a college career that have nothing to do with can you play. Yeah. Right. But as a pro, it's can you hoop?
It's can you produce?
Can you hoop? And so I think going on a tour, you're betting on the fact that you think you can hoop.
Exactly.
And so you go on your tour. Where did you go? And what was that experience like for you as like a first step on your dream, achieving your dream?
I ended up going to Portugal, and it was great. I hooped. Yeah. You out there freelancing. You, like you said, you playing for yourself at this point. That's where I shine. I don't know about y'all. You can throw me in the system. I had 11, 12, 13 points. Hey, on that tour, I killed. You wrote them balls out. It's me and you. Hey, it's me and you. So I thrived. I mean, I'm talking about taking last shots, coaches calling up the coach that coached us, calling up the last shot play for me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm realizing this is our best player on the team right now. But I played about 6 or 7 games, was the leading scorer in all of them. Yeah. Killed in all of them, like literally. The tour was in Portugal though. Yep. And if you know overseas basketball, you know, like, really, you got to kill on those tours to get picked up. You do. So that should be your mindset.
Or be tall.
Be tall. Be tall.
Being tall is a cheat code, man.
Or kill. Yeah. Height pays. I'm telling you.
Height pays,
you
man.
want to be 6 foot as a girl? Come on now. But nah, the tour was great. I mean, I killed. I did my job. I did what I came out there to do. Yeah. I didn't get results right off the way though. Yeah. I waited 2 months. Yep. 2 long months. Like,
every day.
But my journey is so funny because patience was literally what got everything through. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ask God for patience, He's not gonna give it to you. He's gonna put you through trials and tribulations to obtain it. So I had to stay patient after the tour, regardless of what happened. I had to stay patient throughout the tour to get where I was. And I didn't even get plugged off the tour. I got plugged because I took another chance on myself. And reached out to another agent, Serbian guy. He reached out to another guy, and then I got my first deal. So it was about patience throughout the entire thing. The tour was just icing on the cake. It just proved that I could play over there. You know what I'm saying? The tour, don't mistake the tour for saying like, oh, you're going to get picked up. Yep. The tour is to prove that you can play against other professionals or other Americans or local players over there. Yep. After the tour, you have to be patient in your process because shit takes time. Yeah. It doesn't happen overnight. You're not going to get a contract overnight. That rarely happens. Yeah. So you have to, after the tour was the biggest test. It was, okay, are you going to quit because you're not getting those monthly results that you want to see? Or are you going to stay down until you come up? Yeah. So that was my biggest thing, was the patience part. Oh my God, I hated it. I was waiting on something that I didn't think was going to happen. Yeah. But I had to keep waiting. Yeah. Because it's either you wait, or you give it up and then you regret it later. Yeah. And one thing that, I said it to you all the time was like, man, you always have time to go work at a bank. You always have time to go, like, you can do that when you're 29. Yeah. You can do that when you're 30. Yeah. But 24, 25, Chase my dream.
Chase this mug. Like, chase it. And because one thing that I think the tour was so good for you, and just as far as just in general, just if it's not a tour, I think getting an opportunity to prove yourself right helps you be patient.
Yes.
Because it assures your belief. So it's like, the reason I can be patient is because I know I got something.
Because I got it.
I know I got it. So I can be patient waiting on the right door to open.
Yeah.
Because I know I got it.
Yeah.
And I think that's the hardest part for a lot of people, and a lot of times why people are impatient is because they're not certain.
Yes.
They think they got it.
Yes.
But time makes them doubt.
Yep.
And because of the doubt, then they quit and they give up. And I've always, me and my wife talk about this all the time. Like, I'd rather fail than quit. Like, I'd rather fail and be wrong than quit and always think, like, I could have been right. Like, that. I can't deal with that. I'm not mentally, spiritually set up to deal with the I could have been right. I'd rather be like, no, I was wrong. I was wrong. It didn't work. Oh, well, I can deal. I am 100% equipped to deal with failure.
Yes.
But to deal with the thought of could have been success, I'm not ready for that.
Yeah.
But you did it. You believed in yourself, went on tour, proved to yourself, forget the scouts, you proved to yourself, like, no, I am a pro.
I am
a pro. Not I want to be a pro. I am a pro. Wait the 2 months, you get the call, and you get to go play your first season professional basketball. What is that like? Getting on the plane, getting there, like tell us about that experience of you starting your dream career.
I was ecstatic, man. I was grateful. I got the call right when I was at work. I got the call out of nowhere. Like, I'm telling you, it was a normal day about like 1:00 p.m.
Yeah.
So it'll be around 7, 8 time.
Yeah.
He's like, pack your bags. Serving guy like, pack your bags. You're coming. I'm like, what? I'm thinking it's a game.
Yeah.
I'm ecstatic. I'm grateful to be here. Right out, I got off the phone. I prayed immediately. Yeah. I kept God first in the entire process, but I prayed. And I'm like, this can't be real. He sent me the contract within the next like 30 minutes. I was ecstatic, man.
Yeah.
I was ecstatic because it happened in a quick, like in a blink.
It's like nothing and then all of it.
And then all. Like every emotion withered over me. I think I cried for like an hour in the car by myself. I'm like, beautiful. Really? Like, and it was a great deal. For my first deal, it was a great deal. Yeah. Great opportunity, great competition. It was in Bosnia, Banovici, So it was a really good experience, but everything took over me, man. But I prayed. That was the biggest thing. I prayed. I prayed so hard.
Yeah.
So hard that night. And I packed all I was ready.
I'm ready.
It took me 2 hours to pack. Non-stop. I turned on some SpongeBob and started packing right away. Grabbed everything. Grabbed extra cosmetics, all that. Like, I was ready. Y'all didn't have to tell me. They stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Yeah. I was ready automatically.
That's cool.
Everything.
That's cool.
I was ready.
That's really cool. And so you get there, you play your first year. You have a successful first season. Like, you did what you were supposed to do.
Yeah.
Like, you had proved that you were a pro in Portugal on the tour. And then you went to Bosnia, and it was like, oh, yeah, she is.
She is.
Now, like, you knew you was a pro. Now everybody.
Now you know.
Now the whole world know you a pro.
Right.
You got your Eurobasket stat.
Right.
You a pro. You a pro officially. And so, coming back home, what kept you hungry for more? Because for some people, the proof is enough. Like, all right, I did it. Now I'll do something else. What made you be like, that was a good start?
Exactly what you said. That was a good start, not finish, you know? I think when you get what you want out of the game, it just keeps giving you more. You know what I'm saying? So I went over there, and I did kill, and I did have a good season. It makes me want more. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Now I see I can do it. Let me keep going and see what I can do more. That was what kept me going. Self-motivation. I'm always self-motivated by the process. Especially if I don't think I peaked. Oh, I'm like, I want more now. Yeah. That's what kept me going. Yeah. And it's programmed in you. I think once you do things a lot, it's just like, okay, this is my life. This is what I'm going to do. Especially if you love to do it. If you really, really love to do it, it's always going to be embedded in you. That's what kept me hungry. I'm still hungry. So.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
That's
it
the
ain't
thing.
went nowhere.
Yeah,
It's still food on the plate.
At all.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
No, that's really cool. I think one thing that I heard you say that I want to make sure my audience heard is even though you had achieved the dream, what you realized was along the way was that you fell in love with the process.
Yes.
And that's something I talk about all the time on here. Is like results are great. Like the goal, the dream is great, but it's in the process that you become the person who is able to receive the goal or dream, right? And that's one thing that once you fall in love with the process, it's like, what else am I?
Yeah.
Of course, I'm getting up and going to the gym.
Yeah.
It's a part of the process. Of
Right.
course, I'm gonna watch what I'm eating. That's a part of the process. Like, of course, I'm not gonna do this. I am like all of this is a part of the process.
Right.
And so it becomes so much easier to achieve my goal because I'm not even focused on that. I'm focused on today. I gotta work out at 10.
Yeah.
All right.
Right.
I'm gonna be there at 9:45. I'm gonna have my shoes. I'm gonna go put in work. All right. And then after that, I gotta go eat a lunch that's healthy. Like I'm focused on that. Because I think what you realize when you do achieve your dream is how much of it is out of your control.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Like how much of like getting the tour to Portugal and playing in front of the right coaches and being connected to the right people and the right agent at the right time. Like all of those things are out of your control. Mm-hmm. But what you can control is I'm being in the gym at 10 o'clock and get this work in.
Yep.
And so as you are preparing for your second season as a pro, what are you thinking as far as what you want this season to be? What are your expectations for yourself? What are your expectations for just what's next in your career?
You gotta write stuff down. So
Okay.
I always write stuff down.
Are you a phone notes? Or are you a physical paper?
Physical paper.
Okay.
Everything's on physical paper.
Okay.
So I wrote down my goals and what I wanted to achieve. I don't want to tell you my goals.
That's okay.
But I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you. I wrote down my goals.
That's cool. Yeah.
I have big expectations for myself because I see where I got and I could get more.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of like, going with the flow, putting one foot in front of the other. But I also expect more out of myself, especially if you, like you said, when you trust the process and learn to love the process, you add on to your game.
Yeah.
So that's what I did. I added on to my game, and my goals are basically oriented off of what I did during the summertime. So it was like a piggyback off of what I did during the summertime. I expect great things.
Yeah.
Hands down, whoever gets me.
Yeah.
Whether I'm here, there, wherever, whoever gets me, I expect really good things out of myself. Especially if I saw what I saw first year, I can only multiply by that. Especially if you work hard. So that was the biggest thing. All summer, just working, and I took back to my roots. I was a sponge all year. I fell out. Don't get me wrong, I fell out with my coach a couple times. I learned Bosnian, hell. Like, I was in there like, I fell out with my coach a couple times, man. But one thing I'm going to say is the team and the club, I took everything from them. Everything. My coach said, you need to work on this. I'm in the gym working on that.
Yeah.
Like, I had a teammate, Dragon Zubak, best player I've ever played with by far. League MVP 25 a game every game. She is giving you work. Took everything from her. Like, I was never not coachable in Bosnia. Ever. Like, I never gave them fits. I never got too big-headed. You know what I'm saying? I was always grateful to be there. So I took everything in, whether it was the president, the coach. So I took everything that they told me.
Yeah.
I did, and I took it back with me to the States, and I worked on everything that they told me to work on. Yeah. Because they're over there. Why would I not listen to them?
100%.
So that's literally what I've been doing all summer. I was a sponge.
Yeah.
All season for 6 months, 7 months. I was a sponge. I soaked in everything that they told me. Even the little girls, they had stuff to say. I soaked it in because I'm not uncoachable because y'all are where I want to be. So why would I not listen to y'all? Yeah. So, I was a sponge, man.
No, that's dope.
All year.
That's dope. I can't wait for your second season. Like, I was so excited for the first one. I think I'm even more excited for the second one. Yeah. And what I heard you say was one thing that's been a consistent through line of your journey as an athlete and as a leader and as a person is like, no, like I listen well. Yeah. And I think for a lot of people, that's an underrated skill, especially the more talented you are. The more talented they are, the worse listeners they are. Yes. But when you can combine someone who's talented with great listening, then we get a great story.
Yes.
And someone who can achieve more than what people think is possible, more than they even think is possible, because you're adding, like you said, not only to your on the court skill set, but your off the court skill set as well. Because that's the part of being a pro that I think, a pro anything, even not even just pro athlete, but if you're a professional speaker or like part of being a pro is how you carry yourself when you're not doing the thing you're great at.
Yep.
And so if you're a great speaker, being a great speaker is cool, but if you're terrible on Zoom calls,
right,
and you sleep and you in your drawers, then people ain't gonna want to book you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like if you're a great videographer, but like when people call you, you can't talk.
Right.
Like
right.
And so it's like being a professional is all encompassing.
Yes.
You're a professional so that you can do what you're good at.
Exactly.
And I definitely have seen you grow up. Grow up a lot. And it's been really cool to just have a front row seat at your maturation process on and off the court. It's been really cool, and I think that you have been amazing today. So I want to give you your flowers. I appreciate you coming on the pod. And it's so crazy because like you come, hey man, when I'm gonna be on the pod?
Yeah.
And I was like, my bad, G. I didn't know you wanted to be on this joint. You know what I mean? Like, I don't assume everybody. I should have known. Like, you ain't camera shy.
Yeah,
so yeah, you ain't camera shy. I should have been had you on. And I'm like, shoot, man, come on, dog. And you graciously graced us today, and have been wonderful. So not only are you my favorite player, you are definitely one of my favorite people. And I'm so glad the Crew Excellence got a chance to hang out with you today. I always close with this. There are 3 things that people who are watching could take and apply to their lives and see results. What are those 3 things that you would say, 3 pieces of advice that you would give?
Advice I would give to people is bet on yourself. Believe in yourself even when nobody else does, because I promise you it's going to pay off. Good hard work, consistency, and discipline gets you where you want to go, for sure. Work really hard. So if you have a goal, everything that you do should pertain to that goal. If it doesn't, get it out of there. Get it out of there. It doesn't matter. If you want to be a professional athlete, drinking, clubbing, smoking, all that, get it out of there.
Yeah.
Like, work real hard and towards your goals, and consistency and discipline is going to get you where you want to go. Because a lot of people, like he said, a lot of people can't do that. They don't have that consistency and that discipline to keep going and bet on yourself. So
I love that. And I'm going to drop links to your socials because, you know what I'm saying?
Cool.
Y'all can go watch her highlights. Don't be in there acting weird. Don't be. I got a big brother a little bit. Hey, now fellas, don't be on there acting weird in her Instagram, dog. She focused. She ain't worried about no little boys, all right? Nah, but until next time, man. Eden, I appreciate you.
Always.
Crew Excellence. It's been a pleasure. It's been a privilege as always. I'll see you next time, man. Peace.
See y'all.